Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Charlie aka Miss Charlotte, and what a day it has been right here on the special Charlie show. Today was Territory Days weekend, and tomorrow is actually going to be the last day plus Memorial Day. And if you've been checking in on the videos throughout the day, it has been quite adventurous. Very busy and interesting day. And Elizabeth has had a very interesting day herself. She has had... What did you have to drink today, Elizabeth?
I had a ton of whipped cream vodka, but we'll never reenact this experiment again. Let's just say today was an experiment.
And you had a little bit of whisk, or whatever it's called.
Maybe one shot of whiskey total.
And, yeah, she was... You can actually see her actions in some of the previous videos if you have not seen that. Very interesting. And we, of course, went down to Territory Days.
Let's just say, for the record, I'm feeling completely back to normal now. I don't feel dizzy anymore. I don't feel like stumbling around. I'm completely coherent. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. I think I'm aware of my body language and everything. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah. Why are you filming?
So, anyway, yes, it was a very fun day. Now, as for our lemonade...
We made a total of $17 today, and it was going good until we were on the corner around the street, and the police came, and they were like, "Do you have a permit?" And we're like, "No," and they're like, "Well, you can't be selling here within 300 feet of all activities," so we had to, like, move and pack it up.
If you didn't hear her, basically the police came and told us we had to move 300 feet from where we were selling our lemonade for $1.
Yes, it was $1. And sweet tea, too.
Yes, and sweet tea. Some people wanted regular tea, but yeah, we only had sweet tea available. So we just moved all the stuff back up to my apartment, and pretty much there wasn't much business up and down the street because, you know, people were either leaving or coming, whatever.
And of course, we had the flawless help of Emma, who was a super trooper, and of course she was mostly cute and adorable when selling lemonade, and she was a big help, and we paid her because she deserved her cut.
Yeah, she did do a very good job. She made a very cute sign as well.
More than I can say for other kids around here.
But pretty much as soon as we got back up to the hill, we figured our lemonade stand was over. So tomorrow, I am actually going to sell my parking spaces.
Yes, that should be interesting.
Which, because TJ and James, who are up the street, actually were selling spaces, and who knows how much profit they've made, but they made a lot of money off of it. And I figured I should at least try and make some profit off of my spaces tomorrow.
Yes, this is what Charlie was referring to earlier in the day when he was saying, James, work that corner, because James was walking up and down trying to sell parking spaces in this little apartment complex or whatever. We've witnessed that they seem to be very prepared, and they made a profit, and just no comment, but we could have made more profit if we were better prepared today and we had really known what we were doing. I think if we had invested in selling soda, we would have been better. But for next year, of course, we know.
Yes, because there always is a next year for these kind of events.
Of course, Charlie renewed his lease, so he'll most likely still be here.
It was actually quite fun. Now, last year wasn't that much of a success compared to this year. They've obviously... I don't think they were here last year, though.
Who was Aaron's who? TJ?
But, you know, we still have one more day tomorrow. That's actually Memorial Day. And, pretty much for the morning, we're going to try to sell as many spots as possible. And then we have to leave for a barbecue, possibly. Try to talk it out. talk out of that because we have another barbecue here, and I want to try to make as much money all day as possible. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Um, but other than that, it's been pretty fun. I just thank everybody for coming over and enjoying their stay. And it's pretty exciting now. Right now it is 10:21 at night. We actually have to make our very own sign for our parking spaces tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna make money.
We cannot allow TJ and James to sell Charlie's parking spaces. That's just not right. But okay, yesterday, the activity that I witnessed, that I couldn't go much into detail at the time, it seemed that TJ was selling parking spaces on the other half of the apartment complex. Well, waking up this morning, it seemed she had expanded her business and encroached on this side of the trash dumpster, just taking over the entire thing, trying to sell everyone's parking spaces.
But I think I had saw what they did. Basically, they had a piece of paper. Any people who parked in Lenny's, they recorded it. Any people who parked in Scotch, whatever, they recorded it. Then at the end of everyone collecting their earnings, they gave it to whoever's spots or signed to, whatever.
Yes, they seem to have done the work today, but I mean, even Lenny and Scott were out there themselves yesterday trying to sell, but they weren't as successful as TJ and James's operation. They seem to just be out of their league. No comment.
But I did understand that they're going to use the money to pay towards bills like utilities and blah, 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 which is very smart of them.
You guys aren't that gullible, right? Alright. Alright. That's all I have to say.
I'm letting the camera do my eye work. Really?
Now, for you, or those of you at home who be thinking that I'm just strange and that I just be staring into space and blinking, really what I'm doing most of the time is I'm looking at Charlie, giving him a look, and just staring at him like, really? Are you serious? Really?
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Now, this is all being caught on camera. There will be no irrefutable evidence if it is caught on camera. So best behave.
Do you guys see this threat?
I'm not threatening
Ow,
you
my
at all.
hand. Ow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Charlie Show tonight. We will see you back on here tomorrow, bright and early, for the Memorial Day
Special.
Tomorrow's show is actually going to be Charlie's Corner. Holla back.